Get it, Zirkzee. Get it, Zirkzee. Bow, bow, bow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and it's a good morning. A 1-0 win, but it feels like we scored 5, in my honest opinion. A good start to the Manchester United season 24-25, guys. And are you excited? Sorry that I'm late. Been taking a while. These new updates coming in right now this morning had me slowed down when I was trying to launch it live. Big up to you guys coming in. I'm going to do a little bit of a mixed match. We're going to do a match reaction as well. I'm going to look at Erik ten Hag, some comments that he was saying. I'm going to put this video on the screen for you guys as well. And then I'm going to give you some little bit of news coming in, a little bit of news about the match, about a few players, and about a few comments that has been saying. What are your thoughts in the comments, guys? Big up to you, Jarwick. Big up to you, Joe Blackman. What's good, homie? Hi, everyone. If you're here watching with me, let's show the channel some love and drop a like. Smash it, share it around. Big up to all of you guys coming in. What's good? Get it, Zirkzee. You already know Joe Blackman is going to be live, bro. If we can still add the right couple of players and stay injury-free, we're going to win something again this season, 100%. A lot of positivity coming from you guys, coming from myself as well. Big up to you, Biku Talks Football. Hey, if you guys want to jump in for the reaction part, yeah, I'll drop the link one time. If you guys want to jump in for the reaction part, I'm just going to go in and talk about some of the news stories coming in. Then we'll watch Erik ten Hag's views and comments on the match reaction, guys. Let's get in and check out these stories that are coming in right now. And it's getting really interesting, guys. Getting really interesting. As you know, there's lots being said and lots being done. Bang on stuff, guys. Bang on stuff. Bang on stuff. All right, let's try this first story out. It's going to be very interesting. Let's see how it goes. And I think you're going to like this news, guys. I think you're going to like the news. I think you're going to like the news. Right. Boom. Right, guys, so let's get into this first bit of news coming in, breaking this morning. Manchester United have no plans to sign Frenkie, and I'd have to say I agree with that. It makes no sense in this current moment. He is injured. It's too expensive in this current market. Let's see what happens later on. And you know what? Maybe our partner for Kobbie Mainoo is more important in this current time. Let's get into the story, as Manchester United have reportedly have no interest in resurrecting a move for Frenkie de Jong. Newport owners Ineos have made finding a partner for Kobbie Mainoo a priority after strengthening the defense and the attack earlier in the window. Manuel Ugarte is seen as the club's main priority as they are locked in negotiations with Paris Saint-Germain over the deal. The Red Devils have other options as well. One of them name have been repeatedly and consistently being reported over the last 3 transfer windows is Frenkie de Jong. The United famously agreed a fee with Barcelona in 2022 only for the move to fall apart. It has been reported from Spain that the Netherlands and United have successfully offered Antony in exchange and also 50 million euros for the Dutchman as they are working on a signing from Ajax. Nonetheless, the British press have generally taken a different stand on a potential transfer, and the Metro have definitely reported that United have no plans to revive a move for the Barcelona midfielder De Jong before this transfer window shuts. Whilst it made it clear that Ten Hag does want a new midfielder, the departure of Sofiane Amrabat, this won't be in the shape of De Jong. With Barcelona still struggling to balance the books, United had been linked to Ten Hag's former pupil. Metro Sport understands United are pursuing other options. Those other options are said to be Sander Berge as well as possibly Sofiane Amrabat, should they not be able to find an agreement with PSG over Ugarte. While United have certainly gone after the Dutch players and coaches this summer, not making a move for De Jong would make sense. His huge wages to the tune of 721k per week would completely destroy the wage structure at the club, and the Newport owners are trying to rebalance after years of the Premier regime overplaying players. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? I think it would be good news to most of you tuning in. Morning to you, Joe Blackman again. Good morning, GB. What's good, broski? What's good? Yeah, I'm doing the match reaction, bro, so you can jump in if you want. I'm just reading out these 2 articles so I can really come in and just make sure, you guys get a little update while we react to the match as well. So you guys can come in if you want, Streddy. If you want to come in, the link is there. Big up to everyone coming and Raya Denala. Big up to Janaiba Mendy as well. Morning to you, bro, as well. Big up, big up, big up, big up. He's on a high wages now, maybe next year. Yeah, big up to you. I think that's going to be interesting. Barca fans were booing him. He won't be there much longer, I don't think. Well, you know how the Barca fan base are bro. They're kind of, a little tight-knit group. They boo anyone they don't want at the club. Let's get into some other information coming in right now, my guys. And this one is pretty interesting to me. Everyone is talking about we might be looking at some defensive options. And there's another player that's been reported have been, shown and been scouted by Manchester United. So let's get into this story, right? His name is Adrian Trafford, and Adrian Trafford is a player that has been gaining a lot of traction right now. Big up to you, Biku, coming in. I'll bring you in 5 minutes, bro. Let me just finish this article really quickly. Liverpool and Manchester United are among several clubs interested in Adrian Trafford. According to L'Equipe, several clubs are interested in signing the Rennes left-back Adrian Trafford, 22 years old, before the transfer window closes. The France under-21 international, who was part of the team that won silver at the 2024 Olympics, is attracting interest from several clubs, including those in the Premier League. Liverpool, Manchester United, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Nottingham Forest are all showing an interest in the defender. League One champions PSG are also interested in Trafford. Rennes have previously rejected several offers for the academy graduate in the past. However, if one of the interested parties were to launch an offensive to shine Trafford, an irrefutable offer would see the Brittany outfit sell. Les Rouges are in no rush to sell the 22-year-old, who still has 2 years left on his current contract at Roazhon Park. The left back has made 156 appearances for his boyhood club over 5 seasons. Guys, it's really interesting to see that this option is popping up for Manchester United. He's certainly going to be a decent player. And let's get into Manuel Ugarte. Guys, I also have this friend. He comes from India. His English is not great, but he's an interesting Manchester United fan. I would like to welcome him to the show. Big up to Biku coming in. And I will bring you in a few moments, bro. What's good? Are you okay? Is everything all right? How did you enjoy the game yesterday?
Yeah, yeah, it was great. But sorry, Mark, I'm not a Manchester United fan. Not a Manchester
Oh, you're a
United fan.
Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Mark.
keep forgetting that. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting that. Well, we'll
my
talk about it a little bit in the
yeah.
reaction for a few seconds, bro. Like,
Yeah.
let me just get through this news, right?
Okay.
Hold on 1 second in the background. Joe is supposed to be coming in as well, so we'll interact and we'll ask you some questions because I think you kick off your campaign today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, 1 second, bro. Bring you back in just now. Guys, this is the latest coming in with news on Manuel Ugarte. But don't worry, guys. We're going to be having this. Remember, I told you guys I'm going to have a new show on Wednesday nights called Bragging Rights. Biku is going to be featuring on that show. A lot of new friends coming in. And, everyone's going to be enjoying that show. Trust me, it's a football show for everyone that loves the Premier League. Big up. Let's get into this article right now, as it looks like he will end up at Man United, is the current headline going around Europe right now in regards to Manuel Ugarte. You know what I mean? And guys, we've been reporting on this channel for a long time about Manuel Ugarte and Manchester United signing this player. And United are poised to sign this main midfield target before the deadline. The Red Devils have identified the Paris Saint-Germain Manuel Ugarte as their first choice, but they are reluctant to meet that 51 million asking price. There's going to be some interesting developments when it comes to this. As you know, his agent was in town to try to secure a deal. It would be something to say that the deal has been very positive in talks with the agent. Going back to further discuss with PSG, there has been some reports that they are willing to drop their fee, but we are waiting on Scott McTominay, who should be making a move to Napoli anytime in the next coming days, because he has prioritized the move. And there are reports that if Victor Osimhen deal can be agreed, Scott McTominay would immediately move to Napoli, and so we will also get Manuel Ugarte. There's also some reports coming in that we will approach the deal for Manuel Ugarte with or without the Scott McTominay movement guaranteed. So let's see how that goes, guys. Big up to all of you coming in. Let's start with the match reaction, because I know you guys have been waiting for that all along. Let's get into this because it's really interesting what's coming in right now. And we'll talk about Joshua Zirkzee. You know, he had a brilliant cameo in the game, came in, got that winning goal, and it was a sight to see him taking it one time, getting it in the back of the net. Brilliant start, and he joins a club that not so many have been able to at Manchester United. There's only three famous signings that scored a goal so far on their debut. It's going to be very interesting to see how Joshua Zirkzee builds on this going forward. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? I see Janab Memdi is coming in as well. I'm going to play the
Yeah,
Eric Ten
bro,
Hag press
how are
conference.
you?
Big up to both of you. Joe's supposed to be coming in on as well. He says he's on his way. Big up. Oh, alarms.
Good morning, bro. Yo, Mark, how are you?
I'm good, bro. Let me just drop the Eric Ten. You've been gone for that 24 hours, but I've gone above and beyond to find out more about Kadioglu, and it's a banger. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me just bring this little clip from Eric Ten Hag to the stage, guys. Let's listen to what he had to say after the match, and then we'll react to it. Okay.
I had a friend that called the first day of the season Dreamer's Day because it's the day where everything is possible still.
Yeah, it's true, and we are playing in a theater of dreams. So yeah, let's dream, but you have to make your dreams come the truth and make it happen. And that is what we are working for. So we have to put a lot of effort in. Everything is right, the strategy is right. Now, me with my players, we have to make the difference.
You've got new players that have come in, you've got old players that are still here. It's given you a challenge, I would imagine, to try and select who makes the squad today.
Yeah, and that's good. And we need squad depth for this season. This season is survival of the fittest. And today there are maybe players not in the squad who will be very important throughout the season and maybe already next week. And we have to rotate to keep everyone fresh. But yeah, at this moment we try to get everyone fit, but the freshness will play a big role in this season.
A debut for Noussair Mazraoui. He provides some balance for you. He allows you to have both a fit right back and a left back in Diogo Dalot, and that's a good thing, right?
That is, but yeah, of course I hope as soon as possible to get my left-footed, left wing, left fullbacks fit, Shaw and Malasia. But the cool thing is we have some players who can play on this position, like Dalot and Masraoui and Martinez. So we have some possibilities to replace them and to catch up there.
There's no better way to start a Premier League season than at Old Trafford, night game, underneath the lights. It should be a special one, shouldn't it?
It is looking so forward, and I think, and I feel all my players do, that it's special, it's beautiful grass, no much wind, the crowd is coming up, they're getting in the right mood, in the right vibe, and I'm sure we will have that bound, we will have that ambience today and Old Trafford to make it the opponent difficult. We together with our fans.
I'm excited too. Good luck tonight, Eric.
You're welcome.
Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. It's really interesting what's happening with this. The manager had a lot of good compliments to say. You know, he was expecting a good match. It was a decent game. I thought Manchester United could have scored more goals. We didn't look as clinical as I expected. But at the same time, I think it was a decent performance. And, you know, Okay, you're waiting. You're sorting the mic out. All right, cool, cool, cool. I'll see you there in a few seconds. Big up to you, Niall Kane. Big up to you, Ivan Perot as well. Be cool. As a rival,
Yeah,
what are your
yeah.
thoughts on Manchester United performance last night?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I didn't expect it that Mazraoui settled so well in Ten Hag system, and Casemiro was like wow. Yesterday he was playing so great. Yeah, and I wanna say that seems like Manchester gonna find the way. If all the players will be injury free this season, and as I know, Euro. Delight, and others players who are most like I know I mean a little bit injury prone players as I see. Hope they're gonna hope Manchester gonna find the way to keep their players injury free this season, and they're gonna fight for the cups that they are in the cup competition. Yeah, that's all I wanna say right now. Nothing
Big
much.
up, bro. Big up. Well, good. That's a good opinion, my bro. I think it looks like United will have a better performance going through next season. I think we already are a better team than we were last season. A lot of people might not think that, but I think a lot of what it came down to last season was the problem on the learning curve for the new tactics. Getting some of the players in, figuring out their right positioning as we get into games and this new system. I think the new additions coming in, especially the defense, has strengthened us tremendously, gave us more options. I think it's going to be, really decent going forward. I'm going to
Yeah.
bring in another clip from Eric Ten Hag as well, and then we could react to that as well while Joe gets his mic fixed and sorted so he can get in here and react
Oh,
to the game. I know he had some slightly differing opinions on what I have to say, so let's see how that goes when he gets here. But guys, just check out this clip. Let's see what Eric Ten Hag had to say as well.
Spoke about it being a day where anything was possible, and it being Dreamers Day, and then we get to see somebody's dreams come true tonight, don't we?
Yeah, and we spoke about the theater of dreams, isn't it? And for Joshua Zirkzee is a dream debut, and it's great when you are a striker, and in your first game you score for your new club, you score the winning goal. It's absolutely a dream coming true, and so we are very pleased for him, but also for the team, of course, because as a team we fought so hard to get this result against Fulham side, very good team. It's always difficult games against them. So we are very pleased to have the winner, and we have a good weekend now.
It's important to point out too that you had limited preparation time with that group of players. People coming back, finishing the tour, people coming back from injury, joining the club, etc. And you've still managed to get a result like that. That's a huge bonus for you.
Absolutely. So I'm so pleased. As far as I see now, no injuries, and we had some things to manage fitness-wise, and as I see now, we have the win, we have a clean sheet, and no injuries.
Josh Zirkzee will get the plaudits because he gets the goal, but for me, Casemiro was exemplary tonight. I thought he was brilliant, looked really sharp and back to his best.
Yes, I agree with you. He was absolutely in that midfield department unit. He was very important in possession, out of possession, organizing interceptions, winning duels, on the ball, smart solutions as we know him. So this is the Casemiro we all enjoy.
Is this a perfect platform for you to build the rest of your season on?
It's his first game. It's not a start, but it's the first game of the season. But I have seen some cool things, and with spells in the game, and there is a lot room for improvement, absolutely. But I have seen also good things where we can build on, and that is what we have to keep in mind when we go into the next game.
Guys, big up. What are your thoughts on this, guys? I think that was pretty astute assessment by Eric Ten Hag. He's seen some good things. There's some positive to take. We are not there yet. The squad still needs, to come together. Still need to find that chemistry. We still needs some more work to be done on the squad. Big up to you, Manchester is red forever. Good morning, GB as well. Elite baller. Big up to you, Stephanie Griffith. Hope you're well. Yeah, our defense was really, really good last night. I have to admit that. Biku, what are your thoughts on the Manchester United defense last night? I think last season that was one of our biggest problems.
yeah,
And yesterday, I know it's just one game, but we looked really, really, how should I put it, consistently good
yeah,
throughout the entire game defensively.
It was good. It was good. And all I want to say is that United are yesterday defense was really really great, bro. And they were well settled. And in the left side, Diallo handled so well, handled that area so well. I'm so impressed with him. in that area, in left area. And Mazarawi, what a guy! What a guy! He was so calm. He was composed. He was not like worried about anything. He was so calm. He played so well. So yeah, that's all I want to say right now. Let's see what happens in upcoming season, and I would love to see Delight and Euro coming back and playing in this system, and it would be fun, yeah, watching them
Big up.
in this system. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, bro. Don't worry about it. I know English is not your first language as well, but
yeah,
thanks so much. I think you're doing a really good job so far. As a Liverpool fan as well, a lot of people might use these chances to slag off Man United, but you're giving a really objective opinion, and I like that. Thanks.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, Daniela is also commenting that we have a good defense. Yeah, GB is saying Casemiro must get his flowers. He played wonderfully. I think he showed a lot of poise on the ball. His legs aren't amazing, but he did get himself around. He was in critical areas where he needed to be. And I also have to say, just like you guys were saying earlier on, Maguire, it was kind of a weird one with Maguire. You know what I mean? He defended well, but that dive was criminal. It deserves jail time 100%. He looked like Robert Perez in his pump, but was really good defensively. I think the block that he made on the counter attack when he kind of just left his leg out was critical. I think that in that moment of the game, I think Fulham really realized they weren't gonna to get a goal in on Manchester United, because I think it's gonna be something like this. It's gonna see a repeat of the strong defensive structure we saw in the season one, but we're gonna add a Europa League trophy to the FA Cup that we won last season. I think that's how it's gonna go. What are your thoughts in the comments, guys? Let me know what you're thinking, and don't forget, guys, the road to 1K. Unfortunately, I did not make it last night, but I'm still on the push. Let's keep the drive going. Smash those likes and share it around. I'm 830 subs right now. Need 170 to get to 1K. I'm pretty sure you guys want to see me unbox that kit and see who it is. It might just be 2 kits in the unboxing, so let me know. Let me know. Big up to you guys coming in. We have to realize it will take 5 or 6 games for the new players to bed in. 100% Richard Hawkins, 100%. He died somewhat when Ahmad and Mount came off, which I found interesting. Yeah, it was. You know what I mean? Our defense ain't a problem anymore. Midfield is better. We need Ugarte, but it's up front. These men waste too many chances. 100%, 100%. I think that's something that Joe Blackman was complaining about last night. He was not enjoying the fact that they weren't clinical at all. And I was hoping that he would be here already to come in and have his say, but he's not here yet. Big up to Stephanie, and she's bigging up to you, Elite, GB, Ivan, Compost, and Richard. Big up to all of you. Lead baller said Georgie Best should have had 2 assists. Casemiro should have 4 assists in two games. 100%. Joe Blackman, brother, what's good? What's
You
good? Boom, boom, boom.
you ask and I will give. I have arrived. Listen, people, what you saying?
Chilling. It's going to be an interesting one, Joe. What are your thoughts on the game last night? There are 3 topics that we're going to talk about. The defense. What do you think about the midfield? And then we'll talk about Joshua Zirkzee getting the match winner and his debut goal.
Right. Nobody can tell me they weren't worried. Coming when we came off second half, when we came off for the first half, sorry, can you tell me that you weren't worried?
I wasn't actually. I will be honest and
You
say
weren't
that, bro.
worried
I
at
actually
all.
wasn't.
Oh, to be fair,
Nah,
do you
nah,
know what?
nah.
You kept me calm, innit? You was the one telling me to calm down, innit? Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was already losing my shit. I was losing my head, right? Because I was like, nah, don't make me back this thing, and then all of a sudden you better let me down already. I've already said that I'm gonna be the most critical of Ten Hag this season because of how much I was in the trenches for him last season, right? So he has to come with vim this season. Do you understand me? And I want to see big things. And I know it might sound a little bit harsh sometimes when I'm coming in, bro, but it's only, you know what, when you scold your children, it's only because I want you to do well. Yeah? It's
Yeah.
only because I want
100%.
you to do well, bro. Like, I know this might sound harsh, but you man ain't shooting properly, blood. Like, do you know how much chances we had? Do you know
Bro.
what? Do you know what the score should have been? Do you know what my score prediction was we are gonna win by a 3-goal deficit. I don't know if it was going to be 3-0. I don't know if it was going to be 4-1. It could have been 5-2. But whatever, I thought we was going to win by a 3-goal deficit.
100.
Nothing. We had to bring on the new flavor of the month. Get it, Zirkzee? Pow, pow. Aight, bro, he knows his song. He knows his song. Man went,
You don't know, bro.
he went,
Bro.
hey, celebration.
No, but you know what I will say though is that when I was looking at the game yesterday, I was pretty much satisfied with the general performance. I think the defense looked solid. It didn't have much moments. It didn't have any real moments. I was like, only real moment was that moment when Lisandro Martinez made that run back and he cleared the cut back away. But
That was lucky.
other than that, right, I was really feeling competent. Even the way we were setting up for the corners and set pieces, we look at a lot more competent dealing with those situations. So it was for me. I know we have 1 or 2 players on the bench right now that could come on and probably get us in that mode to get a goal in, like a Garnacho, like like Zirkzee. I was saying yesterday, Zirkzee would come on and score. And I did predict a 4-1.
He came out my fantasy team, bro. My first fantasy team, he was in it, and I took him out, bro. I took him out, blood.
I win last night, bro. I started Zirkzee just because, bro. I was like, yo, this dude had to play, bro. This dude can't score.
I'm mad. I'm changing up my team, fam. I'm changing it up. He's going to be a fire. He's going to be fire this season.
It's going to be fire, guys. Check out that. Joe, drop your link in the comments so, let the guys know where they can find you. Be cool. Drop the link in the private chat so I could drop your link in the comments so the guys can, find you as well. He's going to be joining us on the Bragging Rights podcast we're going to be having on Wednesday nights. You know what I mean? He's a Liverpool fan,
yeah.
Be nice to him, guys. English is not his
first
language.
Liverpool fan. No boo. Be nice to boo, fam. What are you talking about? No.
When I say, no, I don't mean genuinely nice, not like nice because he is a rival after all, but genuinely nice. You know what I mean? That's it's different from actually.
Yeah. Come on now. Everything respectful hate is what you're gonna get from me, bro. Yeah.
100%. You already explained to him that already. You know what I mean? So I told him he will get some respectful hate, but the guys will welcome him to the streams.
100%.
Have a good time. Big up to you guys coming in. Dark Row is saying take out some time discussing the negatives. And well, sure, let me know what you guys think. I thought, honestly, I say to you guys now, there were some moments where I felt like maybe we should have made some more substitutions. I was kind of conflicted when I saw Johnny Evans come onto the pitch yesterday, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not going to be too mad that I didn't like the substitution. You know what I mean? I thought Ahmad was doing well. I, per se, would have substituted Rashford for Garnacho, but I can't be mad at him because, he got the result at the end of the day. But I would say that I thought Rashford deserved to come off. Garnacho should have come on. Ahmad should have stayed on. Although he had a lot of misplaced passes in the first half, I think he was showing a lot of threat going forward. But I also think the manager is trying to teach him, listen, you have it. I can see it, but you need to be more effective. Some games, in the preseason, he was way more effective. The last game against Man City, he was not as effective. This game, he was a little bit more, but he just didn't get his final balls right in some occasions. And I think that's okay. He's gonna make some mistakes, but I think he will get better. He's just starting for the first time for Manchester United consistently, as we can say, and it's gonna take him a little bit of a time to get used to the rush of it all. I just think so.
I agree. Fully agree, yeah. But one of the things that I wanted to be really critical of, look, it's like my man told you to be critical and then you went back to being nice again, right? I want critiques, fam. Yeah, you see how quickly you slip back into being nice again.
Bro, I was not being nice, bro.
We need critiques, fam. Yeah, I know you're Mr. Nice Guy, Mark, but I'm telling you right now, look, when it comes down to it, I'm literally looking for all the bad things right now because I want success. Yeah. We have to critique these guys right now, yeah? We've given the tools to the man, right? We back the man. Me and you back this guy, right? My manager, KG, says, we say THDL, yeah? We've been running that for how long? And then look, the season started, bro. Yeah, and I've seen so much improvements. I have seen so much improvements. Yeah. But what we're gonna have to call out this season, Mark, and we have to do it. Yeah, we have to do it as people that's backed this guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay,
We're gonna have
okay,
to
okay,
pull it
okay.
up when you see things that are not going too right. And you know what worries me already? The high line worries me a little bit because you can see that we're getting caught on certain cut on certain breaks, and then when Onana's caught alone, I already don't trust him. Look how Martinez had to already save him. Still don't trust Onana. I don't think when the ball goes past the last defender, I trust his hands. He had one shot from outside the box, right, that he had to save, and I was still nervous. Do you get what I'm saying? You
Mm.
watched it. Yeah, the one shot he had to face that was hard, and the only other shot that was on target, he weren't there. He weren't even there. Martinez saved it. Yeah, bro. There's certain things that I am worried about, and I can see it already happening. Hopefully, this is not our starting 11, innit? This is not our starting 11 that started yesterday. Clearly not. So hopefully, when we get our starting 11, solid starting 11, we'll be seeing a lot more improvements in the key areas like finishing. Yeah, because so many times, so many times, I I thought we had scored. How
Yeah.
did we miss that? I know
How?
people are saying Garnacho will never miss that again. Yeah, Garnacho, if he does miss that again, then we got problems.
Bro,
Right?
yo, listen, when I
Rashford
see
looks like
that
he's
miss,
nervous
yeah,
to shoot now. He's like he's been told you
yo,
gotta pass the ball. I was like, it's even Garnacho missed it. Yeah, I was like,
no, hear what, I
no,
would
when
tell
he
you this
missed it, I was
much,
like, I'm upset he missed, but I'm so happy that Rashford passed. That's
I
all.
happy that Rashford passed, right? But for me, I was watching it, right? And I just want to be honest, right? When everybody else was about to react to the goal, I was like, shit. When that was my reaction to the pass. Because I want you to be honest, bro. That is a diagonal. You have to play that. You cannot square that ball. Garnacho coming running at full pelt. You have to put that ball in front of him. You already have
He
the
played it
keeper.
behind him.
That's the only thing I would criticize because watch me, from the moment he put that ball behind Garnacho and how slow he put it, he didn't give Garnacho enough space. Even if he did put the ball behind him, but he had played the ball faster, it would have a little bit more energy on the ball. So when he tap it, it would end up in front of him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But you know what? The intent is there in it. Rashford's just learning how to
Exactly.
pass. Basically, Rashford is just learning how to pass. Last season, Rashford he would have shot that. Yeah. Last season, Rashford would have shot that, and we'd all be cussing if he missed. Yeah. Although if he had got it in, we'd all be celebrating. So it's one of them 50 catch 22s, isn't it? Yeah. Because I think like Rashford is in his feelings right now, right? And he's a little bit conflicted about if he should score because I don't think Rashford would actually have missed that if he's took the shot. But he's nervous.
I mean, it is what it is with Rashford, right? But you know what? I think he will find his way. You see, we have a different kind of. We have a young attacker, guys, and this is the biggest thing that I feel a lot of fans just forget. Joshua Zirkzee, 22. Marcus Rashford is being the oldest attacker that we have is 26, right?
Jeez.
Garnacho is 20. You know what I mean? Hoyland, 21. The next youth man, Ethan Wheatley, yesterday didn't have a good game at all for the under 21s. The under 18s promoted to the under 21s right now. They take over as the new under 21s. They lost 4-2 to Arsenal. But it was a
Yeah.
disappointing game for them. They had, a little bit of tough calls by the referee throughout the game. But I would say this, United have a young strike force, but this young strike force, because they are young, they will probably adapt and be able to bring in that chemistry a lot faster. I'm not sure what Biku might be thinking about that because he have a more experienced attack than we do with some youth mixed in. But our attack, I think it will grow stronger as the youth go as the season go. And to be fair, bro, I just think that in the next 5 to 10 games, our attack could exponentially score goals. You know what I mean? Like we have Rashford, we have Garnacho, Zirkzee showing how clinical he is. You know what I mean? Hoyland to return. Also has Sancho and Ahmad. It has Anthony as well. I think it have a lot of facets that will give us a lot of different dynamics going forward. I don't know what you guys might be thinking. But
Uh, I
yeah.
want to ask something, Mark. What do you think about Palestri?
I like him, but for me, it depends, bro. Like I think currently, right now, where they stand on the right wings, is gonna be a long one for him to come in. I would actually try to play him more in attacking midfield, something like a Bruno substitute, because He's good at keeping the ball. He have a low center of gravity. He could get in between spaces, sort of like Ahmad. But yeah, I don't think with the advent of Ahmad right now, I think it will be long for him, bro.
And what about MS, left back?
I would have actually liked to see Amas come into the team and get some minutes yesterday, But after we see what going on with Dalo looked like he moving to left back,
Yeah,
and what it looks like as Richard is saying, Mazraoui looks like a steal from Bayern. He was energetic. He read the game well. He made a few good important tackles, and he's very press resistant. Like
He
people,
gets injured though. He's he's one of those players where you know that he's definitely going to get injured at least once this season. Yeah.
probably,
So that's why we're going to need cover at left back because Dallow's then going to move over to right back. Yeah.
yeah,
So
100%.
that's why we're going to need cover at left back. So I do want to still see Amas come in, if I'm being honest. Like, how often is Luke Shaw going to be used then as well? Like, and who starts? Is it now Dalot or is it now Mazraoui? When Luke Shaw comes back, are you even starting, fam? Because you're not starting over the butcher, so you ain't coming centre back. What is going to happen? We got too much options in centre back, fam. It's exciting.
No, it's not. This is how United should be. Like, I feel like a lot of there will be some favorites to be starters, guys, and that is something that would always be the case in any team. I'm pretty sure Biku could agree with that, and the guys in the chat will
yeah,
agree with that.
yeah,
But what we do need to have is squad depth. We need to be able to look at that bench, Joe, and say, well, okay, if this guy's starting, we could still win the game. You know what I mean? And this is how it's starting to look because look at it right now. You say it yourself. I didn't even want to say that about Luke Shaw, bro. If it's going to be Luke Shaw or Dalot, because I still looking at Dalot as a Shaw right back. But if it's Luke Shaw or Dalot or
Yeah.
Mazraoui and we get a next, full back to compete with them as well. You know what I mean? Harry Hamas will come in next season. I think that's fine. He's still 16.
That
He
makes
just
me
turned
sad.
17.
That makes me sad for what's his name, bro, for Malasia.
Mm.
I want to see him return. I
I
don't want to see him just disappear but I want to see him return.
no, but
Like
he
he had
will,
a terrible injury. I want him to
bro.
recover, bro.
100% on
Honestly.
that one, bro. 100% on that one. I think that's the one thing that I feel like, as fans, we need to consider that, it's not really his fault. It's really have nothing to do with him other than the fact that he had a butt surgery with a bad injury and he just trying to work his way back and facing difficulties. You know what I mean? As fans, I think the first season, he was more than what we anticipated because we paid 13 million euros for him and he was decent. I think he was showing a lot of promise in season one. We didn't see anything from him last season because of the injury, but I think when he comes back, we might just see a better play. It might take him some time to get up to match fitness, but I think he will perform well. So I think what we're looking at now is a possible United team that has a stronger defense than last season, and we look
Our
more
defense is
competent and compact. The shape
beautiful.
has been good as well. Big up to Wolves F1 coming in. What's good, broski? He says, big up to you and the guests. We didn't know you have a channel. Congrats, opening day win. Even if it was suspicious, but Fulham, without quality in the final third, saved us. Big up to you, Wolves F1. Yeah, I do have a channel, bro, and I will be there. Don't worry, when we face each other, I hope you're in the chat for the watch along
Yeah,
because it's going to be a
hope you
long
come and
day for
join the
you,
panel
bro.
show. Yeah, come everybody.
Yeah, you
you need
can
one from
join the
every
panel
club.
show. Yo, I also, if you want, bro, I'm doing a show on Wednesday called Bragging Rights, and you're a Wolves fan. Come in, join the stream, bro. Represent Wolves on the stream, and let's keep it going. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, bro. Compost City. I'm telling you guys, like, you can't be mad at Garnacho in that situation. Of course, you would expect him to try his best, but that ball was so far behind him and so slow, bro.
Yeah, but
Thank
you know
God he
what? At
didn't pull a
least,
hamstring, bro.
no, bro, I'm just happy that he passed. Do you know what? Yeah, it's like you have to realize sometimes as well. Yeah, you know when something's new to somebody, in the heat of the moment, he thought of the right thing to do. Yeah, that's what you have to take out of that. Because I know Rashford last season would have tried to and miss.
Yeah, and bro, sometimes it's be like that, bro. Like, of course we will be disappointed it wasn't 2-0, but I think 3 points is all that matters, guys. At the end of the day, we got that 3 points. It was very important, critical to starting off the campaign on a positive note. We face the next team in what, 1 week from now. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting how that game goes down. We're playing Brighton. Everybody is expecting Brighton, to do us a number again because you know what? Past. But they don't have the Zirkzee. They have a new coach. They're lacking some players. Sure, they have bought well because they have bought some talent in this window, guys. So I won't sit and say here that Brighton is not a threat. But currently, with the way this United team is performing, I think playing teams like Brighton who want to open up and play you, I think we will actually score a lot of goals at them because Brighton is not that low block type of team like Fulham. Fulham is player mid block, and they are very good when they get defensively because that's what they were good at before. You know what I mean? And Brighton does not have what they have there. I think Brighton is a lot more susceptible to the way we will be attacking. And I think they're probably watching that game and saying to themselves, we are worried about Manchester United next week.
You know what? I believe so. I think everybody that's pretending like they're not scared of Man United, yeah, they're trying to have Dutch courage, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's one thing, they might not be afraid of our attack right now, yeah, because we're lacking with goals, yeah. But bro, do you know what? At the moment, yeah, we're actually overcompensating in defense. Like if we don't sell some players in defense, we've literally got too much defenders. We can defend for days right now, yeah.
That's where you,
If
bro.
anybody,
Defenses win titles, you know.
here we
Yeah.
go. And then don't get me, go on. Sorry.
No. It's,
Yeah, just
you,
saying.
you.
Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead, Joe.
You
Go
know what
ahead.
it was, right? I'm just saying that when it comes to this league right now, this season, I feel like everybody that finished above us, yeah, last season, seemed to think that nothing's going to change, yeah. But I think that, like I said, they're just trying to talk with chess because they can see that everything around Man United right now is looking scary. Yeah, the way that we've moved in the market, the way that our players are moving on the pitch. If I'm going to be deadly serious right now, Mazraoui, yeah, I love Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but what a buy! What a buy! He's changed the whole look
In the
of how our
comments.
midfield and our attack can move together. Yeah, midfield and defense. Defense gets left with three at the back though. Yeah, because of how he pushes into the midfield. But the midfield is tight, and we have a much better chance of winning the ball back high up the pitch. And that's what Eric Ten Hag football is all about: winning the football back. If we do lose it, high up the pitch, straight counter attacking again, get in the box, keep on with the attack. Right now, we're still struggling with breaking teams down, but I think that's something that's going to develop, especially with the likes of Joshua Zirkzee coming in. He's going to add a different facet to what we can offer on the pitch. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
someone said it in the chat earlier that you know what I think Hoyland might be getting a little scared now when it's time to play bigger teams, isn't it? Because Zirkzee, with his technical ability, he's probably going to be able to, create openings a little bit better than Hoyland does. So who knows who's going to be our starting striker in the future, innit? But the future's bright. The future's bright. The future's orange, innit? We got Holland orange.
Holland orange, it is, a warm, confident color, guys. Trust. You know what I mean? I'm loving the back pages, bro. I just can't share it. I don't have WhatsApp on my laptop to share the picture of the back pages, but it looks really nice. Zirkzee's everywhere. Bow, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be, trust me, bro. We gonna be doing
Listen, he knows his song, fam. I know he watches UV, bro. He was like,
yeah, bro. The man was like, pow, pow, pow. You can even see it, bro.
he
Yeah,
knows, bro. Don't
bro. We
think, bro.
gonna.
How old are they? They're young. They're young. They sit on the bus and they're just watching YouTube. They see their face on a thumbnail, they're clicking it, and they're hearing pow pow. And you know what? I know man like Sancho and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, that man already watch it, yeah. They're proven to be watchers of the show, yeah. So they told him, hey, we got a song for you, bro. They told him. I know they told him. I know they told him. If you score,
Yo,
pow, pow, pow. And he did it. He knows. He knows.
yeah. You know what I mean? What do you think, guys? You think Fulham sorely missed Paulinho? I think they sorely missed Paulinho yesterday. But I think, they're offering something, doing something different with the fact that they're playing Smith Rowe and they have this guy, Pereira. Pereira was doing some some nasty work last night in the
Sneaky
midfield,
business.
bro. Bro, he was moving like he was doing some sneaky tackles on our players, but you know,
Bro, he got K Rose. I thought he was gangster, fam. That's what happened. Yeah, he got K Rose. I thought he could just bully man on the pitch. Yeah, I don't know where he was going. He was
bro.
acting mad though. Like honestly, they are missing something in midfield now, isn't it? Polina is.
Yeah.
Come on now, he's a beast in midfield, isn't it? Yeah, that's someone I wouldn't have mind we got either. You know what I mean? So the thing is, if once you lose someone that kind of orchestrates the game for you like that, you kind of lose the ability to open up to the front line, innit? So
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be what it was, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's one of those things when you look at it, it's a good performance. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of the legends, you know what I mean? A lot of the legends talking about him right now, and I just wanted to bring this for you guys to see because you know, one of my favorite legends, a little fella, you know, applauding Joshua Zirkzee performance and the goal that he scored. None other than the
oh,
GOAT, Dimitar Berbatov. And he's
I
saying
love this
Zirkzee
guy.
will be buzzing after that game. That's what you want when you're a striker. First game and a first goal for the club. His confidence is going to be boosted. Bro, I think it's going to be a long one for teams facing this guy. This guy is a confidence monster. You don't let this guy get off. You know, I mean, I watched him at Bayern as a youth some years ago. He used to be playing for Bayern Munich under Pep. He would come on as a cameo. And I know a lot of people don't remember he used to come on as a substitute for Pep during games and score. Like, he didn't score every time he came on. But, like, let me say every 2 or 3 times, he would come on and probably get an assist or a goal for Pep's side when they were playing in the Champions League. And so I think this young man will thrive at Manchester United. You know what I mean? We have a lot of players around him that could supply him. If you see the link up with him and Bruno already beginning, Kobbie Mainoo
Already.
already, bro, it's going to be long for some of these teams when Man United pick up some run. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling
I didn't
positive.
know about that for the Kadioglu deal yet, guys. There's been some reports coming in that we are interested. Of course, you know, we're trying to strengthen that back line this summer, but we haven't been able to, you know, get the deals done as yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that deal. Right now, the focus is on bringing in Manuel Ugarte. So that's the guarantee. The one guarantee we have in this window is Manuel Ugarte is going to be a United player. You know what I mean? The only thing else is that Scott McTominay is probably joining Napoli, and those two moves depend on each other. It's how I feel, excuse. You know what I mean?
For me, do you know what? If we do lose Scott McTominay here, it's not like I think people need look. I'm not the biggest fan of him, yeah, but I do think people need to put a little bit of respect on him before he leaves, in it, yeah. He deserves a send away. He deserves a send off. Yeah,
Yeah.
he deserves to be clapped off the pitch. Yeah, he's somebody that's been there through the darkest hours of Man United and still been positive light. Even though we've cussed him at most times, like, you know, when the McFred thing was going on. But at the same time, it wasn't them two putting themselves on the pitch, was it? It was the manager.
100%.
So, you know
100%.
what? And obviously, every single manager has picked him for a reason. He has been a great servant while he's been here. So, Scott McTominay, before you go, I hope you get a clapped off the pitch in it. Yeah, you deserve to be sent off.
100. I mean, I think it's one of those things where we might see it happen, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, you know, it's going to be interesting. I think he's a very, very good player. I think in the sense that he's come in and contribute and he has a good attitude about it all. He has that mentality that you want. You know, he might be a little bit limited, but, you know, for what he offers, I think if we had all our players with that on that similar mind strain, United would be unbeatable. Guys, if you guys want and you guys have Telegram, there's a group chat where we talk about all the games and react it. Dropped it in the comments. If you want, guys, smash a like, jump in. You know what I mean? You're welcome. We talk about strictly football. You know what I mean? You can talk about any football player you want, however you want. It's just all about football in the group chat. Big up. You know what I mean? I think Man Lutata is a little bit wondering if United is going to start the lit over Maguire and Zirkzee over Mount in the second game. I would say more of the same because you want some of these players like Zirkzee and Delit to get a little bit more training minutes in their legs, get a little bit more. You know, you don't want to rush them because look what happened to Lenny Euro. We did buy Lenny Euro knowing that he had an injured metatarsal. I talked about that yesterday, but we still made the decision to take the risk. So I would say let's minimize the risk. The season is young. We started with a win. It's not necessary that we start De Ligt or we start Zirkzee. Mount is not my favorite player, but he did a job yesterday. Maguire is not the best defender we have, but he did a job yesterday. Let's give them a little bit of the respect they deserve for that performance. You know, as much as we could hate on them and want to hate on them, the truth is the truth, guys. You know what I mean? I got that from Joe.
I like that. That's a gas little plug. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
guys.
hold
Don't
on.
forget.
Man Lutata asked us question right after this one, straight to me, yeah?
Yeah.
About Joseph, yeah? Can you just bring it up real quick and I will attend to him?
Let's not. Hold
Yeah.
on.
About right after you pinned the
Joseph,
link.
so you
He said
want to
something.
set. Yeah.
So, Joseph, so you want to send off for giving us mediocrity over the years? Bro, a good servant, yeah, is a person who never complains. He always puts in a shift, yeah. And even though we haven't had the best results, fam, he's never had his head down like certain other players on 300 grand a week, yeah. We don't see him walking around the pitch, do we? No, he always puts in a shift. So as much as you want to call it mediocrity, I blame that on the management team that came before him, bro. Because look at how Ten Hag's used him, and look at what we've seen from him since then. Yeah, the man's come out and figured out why is the man playing him way back there when this guy gets goals? This guy can get you a
100%.
couple goals, yeah. When it's needed, he will be there with the fighting spirit. Because if you know one thing, yeah, see what Mark said about, if every player had that mentality, that's what Eric Ten Hag is building here. Every single person he's brought in is some sort of warrior, bro. Yeah, every single one of them are gritted teeth. When I make a tackle, high five. You know what I mean? It means something to them. Everybody out there is playing with spirit. And Scott McTominay's been doing that for years. So you might call it mediocrity. I call it a good talent that we're sending off for giving us a good service for what we needed at the time. Okay.
100%. And like Stephanie's saying, stepping stone victory to build up momentum. We have a positive goal difference as well. 1-0. You know what I mean? Nothing conceded. I think it will be interesting, like Manu Tata saying here. Zirkzee could come in and even come in as a replacement for Bruno. He looks that kind of link up, like he could create enough. He looked at last night. In some moments in the midfield, you could see he have a similar kind of, I could create, I could give you a ball, let's expand the play in the midfield. You know what I mean? And you can see the link up between intelligent footballers starting to happen, guys, and it's looking really interesting. You know what I mean? Scott McTominay, as you say, he's a servant, you know what I mean? He did well. I think, this might bring Wolves back into the picture. Hear me, Wolves, Fulham back into the picture to purchase him because you know what? It might not be one of those things. Also, like what Almac is saying here, you know what I mean? Almac is saying hopefully Saudi Arabia will take note of Casemiro's performance and maybe come back in. But guys, if Casemiro go and give us this performance every week, you know what I mean? He's not going to play 3 games a week, I don't think. I think, I think for the Carabao Cup, you're going to see a lot of the youths and French players. I think you're going to see Casemiro and these guys either or. I think they will start one game and come on as a substitute in another game. Like when I'm talking about, just now the Europa League is going to begin. I think today or tomorrow is the draw for the Europa League and Champions League. I think it's going to be either today or tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting, guys, to see how this works out, see how the draw goes. You know what I mean? Everyone, we're going to have 2 games a week for every week starting from the 1st of September, if not next week. So it's going to be interesting, guys. So you have to look at it from the perspective where there's going to be a lot of games. We're going to also need some squad depth as well. So we're going to need players to come in, especially if we have players to come. And Manchester forever. Huh?
But this is the thing. We got rotation now, though, bro. This is the thing. Like you said earlier, at least now when we do look to the bench, we think that we can still win the game with those players. That's what's starting to happen. We can hopefully rotate players, so you don't have to see the same team every week in and out, yeah. And we won't be getting so many injuries because we have players to rotate.
100%, bro. Like I can't say it any other way than that because in reality, bro, or what you really want, all we asking for is players to come in and do their best. Simple. Nothing more, nothing less.
Like Scott McTominay always did.
You understand? And even though, like I keep saying, Scott McTominay might have been limited, bro. So I don't know why people, you know what I mean? we can't expect players to do more than they are. It's like looking at Superman and expect him to not be allergic to kryptonite. You know, it makes
It's
no
like,
sense.
you know what it's like as well, bro. Do you know, like when you lose a game, yeah? When you lose a match, sometimes you expect to. Obviously, we're gonna lose some games, isn't it? It's impossible to win every single game. But when you do lose a game, you want to see that your players gave 100% effort out there. Do you know what I mean? Once you start seeing people walking around and not tracking back, then you start being like, do you know what? Yeah, you guys have just accepted the loss. You're not trying anymore. There's a big difference. Do you know what I mean? You can lose a game and still have a good game.
Joe must be a fan, bro. You know what I mean? You see the lip there? One time you see that lip, bro, if you don't know that's Rolling Stones, bro,
You don't know,
something
bro.
wrong.
Like I said, I told you before, my music range is diverse. You know, I like Linkin Park. I like some Rolling Stones. I like some. I like some Buju Banton. Like I like everything. You get me?
You get me, bro? Like, you know, I be listening to Bring Me the Horizon. I might be listening to some Evanescence at some point. You never know. It's all these things be, you know, a
Hey, I
mix
was
of
listening to Shania Twain this morning and Prince. What?
and
What? I was listening to Shania Twain and Prince this morning. Yes, I put it on my playlist. Yeah, it wasn't just on the radio. I played it.
bro, it actually have one of the songs from the new album on from Bring Me the Horizon. I wish I could have used that song from the intro, bro. So it real
Hey,
bad.
hey, listen, I've got
Called
some
Kool Aid.
intro music for you, you know. Hey, listen, we'll talk.
We'll talk. Guys, you know, it's been a pleasure to bring this presentation to you guys. You know, a little bit of a match preview with a little bit of transfer information, a little bit of reaction with the guys coming in. Be cool. Welcome to the
Yeah,
channel, bro. Welcome
yeah.
to the chat. Big up to you this morning
Thanks.
for coming
Thanks,
in,
man.
bro. We'll, you know, hopefully we'll see more of you
Yeah,
as we go on. You know,
yeah,
big up to Joe Blackman. Hopefully he will be coming into match reactions a bit more. As we
yeah,
know, we are making sure that Joe also promotes a lot of content on his channel. So
yeah.
hopefully he's supposed to have a stream coming up today. You know, Joe, let the people
I'm
know
gonna
what you
do the
have going
move
on.
today. I'm gonna do the
Right.
move today. We're doing the move today. MUVE, Man United versus everything. Yeah, where we
Right.
just say, you know what, enjoy the win and have a look at what else happens today in the transfer. Actually, I might do it before any matches happen. Actually, I might do it soon. Yeah, so look out for that, guys. If you don't know where to find me, please go and find Backhand Entertainment. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. Just subscribe. On the road to 1K as well, but way behind Mark.
Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You know, I think there's going to be all you guys who get in the football power predictions with us. Go to the community page, drop your predictions for today's matches. The games are going to get underway shortly. Yo, be cool. Jump in
Yeah,
and drop your predictions. It's football. It's called Football Power Hour.
yeah.
Let me just find the link so I could drop it in the chat for you guys for
Okay.
for his for his community page. Right. So
Yeah.
this is the
When
link
are
right
you
here.
guys doing that today?
Go on the community page now. The link is there.
Oh no, I've
The
already put it on
post
the
is.
community page. When are you doing the stream for it?
I think he doing it this evening. This when he during the live match, the next game. I think I'm not too sure. I'm 100% sure. I think it's the next game. But this is the link for Box's community page, guys. So if you guys want, you can go there, drop the
Drop your
drop your
predictions for this
prediction
week.
for the pre-L season, and we'll be keeping a score of it for every single match week. And the winner this season, the top three, are going to get prizes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who knows?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. Yeah, bro. For the
Okay.
FPL,
Yes.
we also have a FPL group coming out as well, guys, called the Elite Football FPL Chat.
You gotta
You
hurry
can
up
go.
because I'm top of my league. I'm top of my league, so I want to see where you are, bro. Like, hurry
Okay,
up, innit? I'm
you
top of the
guys want to
reckless league
join the
already.
FPL
What?
group? Hold on, let me drop the FPL join link so you guys can join as well. There's going to also, you know, I've been having a few discussions, and there's probably going to be a prize. I will confirm the prize next week that we will possibly have for the FPL for our FPL group, which is called the Elite Footy Talks FPL group. So, guys, join. You know, the winner is going to receive a prize. We'll be announcing in 2 weeks what those prizes are, but you're definitely going to receive a prize, guys. So let me drop the link. This is the auto join link for those of you who haven't joined the FPL. It's in the comments. Join. You know, come and enjoy it. Have fun. It's going to be some exciting football this season with Manchester United, not just, in the Premier League, but we got Europa League, FA Cup to defend, and as well as a Carabao Cup to sneak in under the table. Maybe we can do a quad. Who knows? I'm not going to say that is for sure, but we're definitely going to be top performing very well this season. Guys, thank you for joining us. It's been your boy, MarkN MUFC fan. It's been Biku, the Liverpool fan, coming in.
Yeah.
Welcome to him. And big
Thank
up
you,
to Joe Blackman, my brother,
Yo.
always here in the background. Big up to you guys. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe. Let's get it, guys. We need 100 more subscribers to get to 1K. Let's go. Elite Baller, get us subscribers from 100 channels. You're modding. It's your obsession. Big up to Elite Baller. He's another one like Stephanie Griffith. Thanks for joining. He's been a really supportive.
He's everywhere.
Big up to him. Irfan Devro. Big up to Compost Smurf, Manlu Tata. Big up to you guys. Wolf F1 coming in for the first time. Big up to you, Richard Hutchinson. Big up to Elite Baller. Big up to Richard Hawkins as well. Tommy Boyle and Raya Danaya. Story in the building. Roberto Antonio. Big up to Madhouse as well. Guys, there's so many of you in here. Big up to Richard Brunel, Al Mac as well coming in. Big up to all of you guys. We'll catch you guys later. After this match reaction, who knows? There might be some updates later on. The transfer market is still underway. So if there's a breaking news, I will be back. But until then, guys, we will catch you guys later. It's been your boy, MarkN MUFC fan, Joe Blackman, and Biku. Check out their channels as well. They're going to have some interesting content coming in for you soon. And we will be there.
Yeah.